Hello everyone, and this is my 40-gallon green jade shrimp tank. Look at those beauties. I try to get these guys to be the highest grade that I possibly can, and to do that, especially with green jades, you have to take out the bad shrimp regularly. There's one right there we're going to be trying to get, and we call those culls. Now, in the sense of breeding shrimp, most people, when they say they're going to cull something, that doesn't mean kill. I know many people. I've had so many people when I've talked about culling shrimp before, outraged. How can you kill those precious little creatures? No, 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 never. In this case, we find the ones that are not that great, and I put them all in my tank down here. That is my Skittles tank. And so this tank is my newest green jade tank, and it's not quite ready to try to get the shrimp out that look like this. If you look at them real close in a certain light, they almost can look brown or orange even some. So those are the ones I'm on the lookout for. And then the green jades don't very often, but you always end up getting some clear ones that almost look like snowballs. Those are fun. I find a few in my tanks. But, so what we're going to do here, we've got all these plants and stuff trying to keep the tank going. And we're going to put out some food to gather them all up. And then we can get them all up in one spot. And as they all come up to get some food, the ones that aren't that good, we'll pull them out. And I'm just going to dump them directly into the Skittles tank. We're on this tank here and diagonal one level down. So it'll be easy. All right, let's see what we got in here. Well, I reckon that was as good as any time to get started. So, look at this. The first one we see right off the bat. Look at this clear one. And it's not easy trying to catch a little tiny shrimp sometimes. But we got him. And into the Skittles tank he goes. Let's see. And I always go for the worst one that I can see. I think you guys can see that. And so this is the secret to having high quality shrimp. It's no secret. It's just due diligence and stick to itiveness over the course of time, in my case. Still a lot of little baby pluckos around here. I did take a whole bunch of shrimp out. Here's one of them dark ones I was talking about wanting to get. Right there. Well, that's a good look for that one. Those are sometimes kind of easy to miss because they look so high quality. Oh, here's one of them brown, orangish looking males just swimming by. Even has the colored legs. Like it's still high grade shrimp. He's just the wrong color. And of course yellows. And if they just have a faint stripe, not that one. Alright, get in there. Yeah. See, that one is kind of yellowish, greenish with a yellow stripe. So we get ones like that out. Alright. First bad one you see. That one's not super bad, but not super good. It's kind of the olive drab. It's like barely kind of like a middle lower grade green jade. Here's another yellowy one. See that? Got a hint of, but I think greens have a lot of yellow. I mean, and it's just natural when you think about, like, when you look at a color wheel. I mean, here's one of them really bad brown ones I've been wanting to get. But this one, yeah, there's another one of them, not horrible, but not great, buried females in there. Alright, what have we got here? That red one is the one I was after. Most of them other ones are pretty good at it up in there. So, come on. Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on. Now, I want that young buried female. You know what? Sometimes the Skittles will get a couple of decent green jade. Because sometimes when you get a really bad one, for me, it's just part of. Sometimes instead of trying to hurt the shrimp or getting the really bad one slipping back in there, when you catch a really bad one out that you're really wanting to get rid of. Here's another one of them orangey looking ones. Alright. See, now it's getting to be a pain in the butt when you got it. We got no, no, the orange one keeps trying to escape. Alright, we got an orange one, a yellow one. The orange one, he was hard. Some of them, like, hey, cool, let's go in the other tank. And the other one's like, oh my god, no, you'll never catch me. Here's another one of these super dark ones. Alright, we got, looks like super dark one and a couple low grade ones and a couple ones that can stay. No, no, we're letting the wrong ones out. God dang. See, this is hard. Alright, I think we got the ones we're after. And we got one of the really dark orange ones that was buried. Orange-ish. They're not orange. Alright, there's an easy one. Ooh, some of them males. So yeah, I'll go in there, and then you start to take the net out of the tank. He's like trying to jump out right there at the top of the tank. Here's that back stripe one. It's not that great. And you got away. Alright, see what I'm seeing right there. So I'm trying to be super picky. I'm going to do a whole lot more calling on this tank than I do videoing. But just so you guys can see, here's one. Here's a couple bad ones over here off camera. See it. You see it. That one right there. Kind of one of those, not completely horrible, but not high grade. Same goes with like these guys right here. This one right here. Not horrible, but not super high. That brownish, pinkish crap that I'm trying to get out of here. Here's one right here. And a light one. Ooh, we got a twofer right there. I'm being ruthless. I'm feeling ruthless when it comes to. Here's an orangey one right there. Oh, and we caught a bad male on the way up. He is being really tricky, so it probably wasn't on camera. All right. Here's a couple of these other orangey, crappy, not the greatest. We got those. All right. Here's a really worst one I see right off the right here. Got that one. I think I've got a pretty good camera going on right here. I think I'm catching most of what I'm doing. All right, right there. A lot of the really horrible ones when I did this a couple weeks and 2 or 3 weeks ago. I didn't really sit down and spend hours doing it like I needed to. And that's what today is about. This day is dedicated to, well, not the entire day, but my biggest part of it. This is it. Sitting in front of this tank. Like, look at this one right here at the edge of the net is on. That one is about perfect. But those are very elusive. All right, everybody. I probably pulled close to 300 shrimp out of this tank today. And as soon as I say that, there's always going to be that other one. As soon as I say I'm pretty happy, I look for a few minutes and don't see anything. Then I see one. It's like, ah. But I think I'm just going to have to live with it because it's pretty dang good. I pulled out, I'd say close to a quarter of the shrimp that are in this tank. And that means there's only a lot of really, really good ones. There's still probably a few, because just the nature of this. But on the whole, I'm pretty happy with that. Those are some pretty good green jades right there. So that'll be it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.